Here's how to eat to stay lean whilst having a 9 to 5 job. Now, if you are new, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and also get my TikTok and my Instagram if you haven't already. So, bro, I've had countless jobs where I've struggled to, eat and balance work, and, it can get difficult at times, but like, I'm just gonna simplify it in as much possible way so that you can have your 9 to 5 job whilst building muscle and not indulging in bullshit food, because majority of jobs are like located by fast food stuff, and like people don't really prepare their own meals and stuff like that, bro. And it's easy to work, and because you're stressed and stuff, you just want to get the easiest, most convenient food, bro. But that's where you fuck up with everything, bro, and you start to lose yourself, bro, because then you're just having the most convenient food and you don't know what you put in your body. So I'm just gonna go over how I go about like balancing my 9 to 5 job whilst building muscle and just staying lean, bro. We're gonna start off with breakfast, bro. Now, me personally, I like to fast, bro. I feel like fasting has so many countless benefits, and it keeps me just like fully energized throughout the day, bro. Like, a lot of people will have like crashes throughout the day. Me, I just drink water, that's it, till midday, around 12 o'clock, where I have my first meal. But, bro, if you're gonna, have breakfast and stuff like that, you must be having a nutritious breakfast, bro, and something that is not gonna give you a crash, but it's gonna make you feel energized, so fully until like around lunchtime, bro, 12 o'clock-ish. So you want to be eating high protein, I would say. Me personally, I would tell you to have eggs with a couple of slices of like turkey rashers or bacon, bro, because I'm telling you, bro, the high protein and the fat from the eggs is gonna give you that energy and that boost you need to really just like drive you throughout the day, bro. You're not gonna have no carb crash or whatever, because there's no added sugars in eggs. It's just protein, bro, and fat. And fat, I'm telling you, the fat is what's gonna give you that energy, that boost in the beginning of your day, bro. And as I say, your insulin is not even spiked too, bro. So as I say, there's just countless benefits to having a high protein breakfast, bro. A lot of people also have coffee to just suppress the hunger. So if you like coffee or you find it beneficial, then have your coffee, but have it before 12 o'clock, bro. So as I say, you can have it in the morning if you want. Have it with a bit of raw honey, and that'll just give you all the energy you need to get through to lunchtime, where you can have your second meal, which is gonna be just like high protein again, but like mixing just a little bit of carbs and a little bit of fat. So I would personally go through some chicken breast, or I'd have some grass-fed beef mixed in with just some rice or some sweet potatoes or potatoes, and just a little bit of vegetables, which is just gonna keep me full and satiated throughout the day. It's gonna be no bullshit in my body, so I'm still not gonna have the crashes and stuff like that. I'm gonna get the energy from my carb sources to really, as I say, push through to the end of the day. And I also got my lean proteins in to really just like, feel a bit energized and feel full, so I'm not snacking on bullshit, because a lot of people will be snacking on things like pop, or they'll be snacking on crisps or something, or chocolate. So this is why I'm telling you, you must be eating whole foods, bro. If you're not eating the whole foods, bro, you're not gonna feel full, and then you're gonna wanna just fill your calories up with different types of snacky stuff that are not even gonna fill you up anyway, bro. It's just gonna nip it in the butt for 1 second. But if you're feeling peckish after the lunch, then you can have a little bit of snack. So I'd personally have some nuts, mixed nuts, if you can have those. I'd have some yogurt. This best stored in like a fridge if you have a fridge. Easy 20 grams of protein, or just a sandwich, bro. So that can just be like, the bread, and then just a few slices of like chicken or ham or beef or chicken even, and just put a bit of avocado or something in it. And you can also have just some boiled eggs if you really like boiled eggs. 2 boiled eggs is literally 12 grams of protein, bro. Anything that just keeps you full and it's light and it's just whole foods. Even yogurt, some granola and some honey is a good option. Then that should take you to the end of your work day, bro. And then right before the gym, I had some quick releasing carbs. So I'd have some Rice Krispie bar and just a banana, bro. And if you can bring your raw honey or whatever, and just have a spoonful of that, bro. That will give you that fast releasing energy that you need to fuel your workout. So then your post-workout meal or something can just be, you know, obviously balanced. So you want to be having your protein, you want to be having your fat, you want to be having your carb source so you can replenish your glycogen stores and just, you know, fill up your muscles with all the nutrients it needs to grow in the night. So I personally have some red meat, or I have some salmon, or I have some chicken, and then I have mix it with some rice, potatoes, you know, sweet potatoes, and then have it with some vegetables and some avocado to really just, like, as I say, bro, have all the nutrients I need for my muscles to recover and grow. If you're still feeling a bit peckish after that big meal, you can also have a protein shake mixed in with some oats and some banana, just to really fuel you up for the night. And as I say, have that extra bit of protein for your muscle recovery. But yeah, that's what I typically do working a 9-to-5 job. That's how I balance my foods in, and that's how I just like get all my nutrients in throughout the day. Because as I say, it can be a struggle. As I say, if you prep and you know exactly what you're eating, bro, then you can just build the muscle and stay lean, bro. And it's easy, bro. It's easy. Especially when you do the work in the gym. It is super easy, bro. But yeah, that was the video. If you enjoy it, please give it a like. Comment on what other videos you want me to do next. Subscribe. But yeah, if you're struggling with building a lean, aesthetic physique that you're proud of, and, you know, you're struggling with, like, dieting and, like, getting the calories and stuff like that, then just get the link in my description for one-to-one coaching. I'll be sure to come and help you out. But yeah, apart from that, I'm gone. Peace.